Language, we would say, one would take one's hat off, I think, isn't it? Or something like that. So look, the first thing I'd need to say is that the legislation is remarkable in terms of its breadth and coverage and ambition. As we've discussed, there's nothing quite like it anywhere else in the world at this point, though there are elements of it in a number of jurisdictions. So there are institutions which have some parallel functions to the Commissioner for Future Generations here in Wales, but they're not identical. There are pieces of legislation in other jurisdictions which give some mention to or weight to the notion of well-being, but again, nothing quite as broad as the Welsh Act. So I suppose the first point is that this institution is responsible for a remarkable piece of legislation and for giving effect to it. The second thing is that I'm just enormously impressed with the amount of work that the Commission has done in a very short space of time to seek to give expression to the legislation and to make it work, to provide guidance to multiple public bodies, to think about how policy frameworks and regulatory frameworks and so on could be modified to help protect the well-being of future generations and so on. So it seems to me that the Commissioner, Sophie Howe, has led a very strong team of people who have no doubt worked extremely hard and who have been very innovative in the way that they've approached the task of seeking to give expression to the Act. We face challenging times globally. Clearly, in the area of environmental policy, we face enormous stresses on the planet as a result of pollution, climate change, loss of biodiversity, and so on. And we face a lot of other significant policy challenges, social, cultural, economic, and so forth. It's going to be really important that we look over each other's shoulders to see how different jurisdictions are seeking to cope with these challenges and put in place policy frameworks and initiatives that can help ensure a more sustainable future. Sustainable not just environmentally, but also economically, socially, culturally, and so on. And in that context, I'm sure Wales is going to be one of the, if you like, lighthouses on the horizon that will be shining a beacon that will be of relevance to many, many other jurisdictions. At the same time, I'm sure there are going to be things that Wales will be able to learn from the experience of countries like New Zealand. So lots of policy learning to be done, lots of really big challenges to face, lots more kind of thinking to be done about how best we ensure a sustainable future for humanity.